Hey guys, it is Hope with Crafty Divas Party Creations. Today I am working on a tumbler. So the only tools that I'm going to need is my image that I got from a free tumbler group on Facebook. Make sure when you print it out that you flip your image, because if not, you will end up like I did earlier on a tumbler I was working on, and my image printed, but as you see, the words printed backwards. So I'll just have another drinking glass. But it was a pretty tumbler that I was working on for Lupus Warrior. But outside of my image, sublimation paper that I bought on Amazon, I will have scissors if I need it for my image, the heat tape, which I've already pre-cut several slices of tape, my Inure heat press that I did purchase on Amazon, and a heat glove. So while I am taping this up, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my heat press so that it can get ready to go. If you do have the same heat press, you can let me know in the comments because what I found out works for me is when I do it versus the 50 seconds 3 times. Before, if I was doing it only twice, that I was getting the ghosting. But I am a part of another Facebook group where some of the people did tell me that I could get rid of the ghosting by doing it 3 times versus the 1. I'm just trying to make sure everything is lined up. I'm going to cut off my part that I'm not going to use because this heat press will make the image bleed through as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this end off. It'll make it easier for me to see on that, There's my ends. If you would like to follow me on Facebook, I am on Facebook as Crafty Divas Party Creations. I'm currently working on my Instagram page, and my website will be up soon for orders. I'm currently in Cincinnati, Ohio, and will service Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky until I get all my shipping stuff together. But Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky will be my starter markets. Okay, make sure that you're lining up along the top. Like I said, make sure when you print that your image is flipped. If not, you're going to waste the tumbler. Slide it down just a little bit. Kind of cuts off here. So I'm going to cut my image here as well, so I don't have the image burned in on the other side. Had that happen as well. Made for a very interesting Hello Kitty Starbucks cup. Okay. So, might just have a little overlap. But grab your heat tape. Make sure that you pull very tight on your image, on your paper. So with this, I can't remember if I said it or not, so I apologize. With this Inure heat press, I do it for 3 times at 50 seconds. And I don't have the ghosting. But again, if you do have any suggestions, please drop them in the comments. Okay. Now I'm grab my heat glove so I do not burn myself, because this is very hot. I have also noticed that I use my weight when I do the pressing as well. So I don't know if that also helps with the ghosting for sure or not, or if it may just be something that I'm coming up with because I haven't had it since I've been using my weight as I press down on it as well. But again, I'm using a Epson printer with sublimation paper that I did purchase off of Amazon.com. I'm using a heat glove. My heat press was purchased on Amazon as well. Heat glove and heat tape came in a kit off of Amazon. So everything I use usually comes off of Amazon outside of the images. Okay, we got 12 seconds left. And once this is ready, I don't know if you also may have to use a little bit of pressure or two to open it up. Turn that 180 degrees. Go for another 50 seconds. I know I also had suggestions like if you have problems as far as around the lid or the base of your tumblers where your image may not be pressing as well. Some people did suggest to go back through and just press the corner and the top one more time. Like I said, your main key is making sure that your image is flipped before you print it out on your sublimation paper. Because, as you saw, your words will be printed on backwards. Okay. And my last turn. For my last 50 seconds. Ghosting may also happen if you take it off of the heat press and peel it off too fast. So I usually try to wait at least a minute and a half or at least 2 minutes before I remove the paper. In the last 15 seconds. I apologize, I am by my fish tank, so when you hear the running water, that is what that is. We have an axolotl. So again, be careful because this heat press is very hot. I'm going to go ahead and set that here to let that cool off. Turn off my heat press. Slide that over. Wait a minute, but as you see, you can start to see where it's sliding off. And grab my other heat glove because this tumbler is very hot. I also purchased my tumblers as well off of Amazon. This is out of the pack of 10. Looks like I might be okay. Let's go ahead and peel this off. Okay. And as you see, when I was telling you about cutting your corners to make sure it doesn't bleed through on the other side, it heat pressed on that side. So hopefully it will not show up on my image. Nope, it didn't press through. Good. I do have nails, so it's making it hard for me to slide that off. But this is my end result. As you see, there is no ghosting. Press 3 times on the Anora printer at 50 seconds each press. If you have any questions, please hit me in the comments. If not, talk to you soon. Bye.